everyone. I hope you've gone through all the videos I've posted regarding interview tips and tricks. How to face and ace the interview using these tips and tricks. Today we are in the last section of the interview preparation, and I'm going to discuss how to answer the miscellaneous questions and subject related questions. So the first miscellaneous question that can be asked is what has been your biggest challenge in life? So this challenge could be anything. See, normally we don't have any financial challenge, but there can be any challenge about sickness in the family, about your personal problems, about your relationship problem with anybody. And here they want to know not only your challenge, but they want to know how you overcame it and what you learned from the whole experience. So how well you say that, express that, and how, obviously I always say that, how precisely and crisply you say that is very, very important. So one student gave a very good answer that I'm addicted to my smartphone and social media. So that's a very good challenge he had and how he overcame it. So that was a good one. So this is just an example of what challenge you could mention. So please think about it and answer it very well, because they are not concerned. They want to know what challenge is, but they want to know how you overcame that challenge. The next question could be, what is your value system? See, the values are those which our parents, our family members inculcate in us. And here you can express it using an idiom or proverb or a shlok or anything. So you can talk about and how you use it in everyday life. The next could be any situation. Tell me a situation where you failed. Now here they don't want to know that how you failed, where you failed, but they want to know what you learned from it and how you came out of that situation. So that is very important. And remember, this question is not just about your academic failure. It could be anything. You targeted something and you could not fulfill it. So it could be anything. So you have to be creative and word it in such a way that you talk more about what you learned from it. And that is the purpose of asking this question. So please understand what the interviewer wants to know when he's asking you a particular question. Be very prudent about understanding the intent behind asking any kind of question. Another question could be, define success. So this again can be a very, it may differ from person to person, but how you answer it, that is again very important. And it can be something very basic like bringing happiness to my parents. So it can be anything at your age. You don't need to talk about big things. It's okay. The next part could be justify your qualities. Now you have talked about your qualities in the beginning when you're talking about your strengths and when you're introducing yourself. So how you justify means, suppose you said you're very determined. So they might ask you, tell me a situation where you showed your determination and you succeeded. So you should be ready whenever you mention anything good about you. You should be ready to justify it also, and be genuine about it. I have told you time and again, don't lie about any situation. Don't cook up. They are very smart people, and if they catch you, you're definitely gone. You will not ace that interview. Okay. Now, the next question could be, who's your role model or ideal? Normally, you can say that my parents are, but he or she should be somebody from anybody who's like APJ Abdul Kalam, or anybody whose life says a lot about, is an example for you, and you should be ready for this, that why you treat him as your ideal or role model. If you say Ratan Tata, then why Ratan Tata? What does he do? And you should know everything about Ratan Tata then. Okay. Now, one very important question which is asked after the interview is almost over, or at the end of the interview, is, why should we select you? This is a very important question. This is one last opportunity they have given you to present your case, and in a very short manner. Normally, you should talk about 3 things in this question. that in the past I have throughout been a very good student. I have always been very disciplined, attended my classes, participated in all curricular and extracurricular activities. Then you can talk about the present, that if I join your college, I will be the same kind of student and you'll be proud of me. That is what they want. And third and very important, that in future also I'll bring laurels to your esteemed college, that one day you'll be proud of having me as your student. Or you can frame your own answer, but in short, present your case again. And this is very good opportunity at the end of the interview when they want to give you the marks and judge your performance. You present your case nicely. So prepare this question also very well. Sometimes they can ask you very random question. How do you rate our interview? One question we allow you to ask. So be very careful what you answer in these questions. If they ask you to rate, give them good rating, but not 10 on 10. That will be flattery. And if they ask us a question, then you can take it on a light mode also. In fact, if your interview is going on fine, you can be sometimes witty. You can play with that if you're confident enough. Suppose they ask you, what's your weakness? You can say chocolates and ice cream. But then you have to be very careful if only it is going in the right direction. Now we come to the last segment, which is about your subjects. So whatever interview you are going for, whichever college, whichever course, prepare your subjects very well. You should prepare at least 2 subjects in detail. They will ask you what is your favorite subject and favorite area in your subject. And if you have done something practical related to your subject, any initiative that you have taken, you must highlight and mention that when you're talking about your favorite subject. That is all about various questions. We have discussed most of them, but be prepared for any random question and try to answer it smilingly. Okay? Don't forget your smile. That's the best thing you are wearing on that day. And happy interviewing, happy preparing. Stay blessed. All the best. Thank you so much.